Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the stream. And I think something's wrong with my headphones. Hold on a second. I've noticed this the past couple days because everything seemed really quiet, but like I know what the level of audio level is supposed to be here. So I don't know why it's so quiet for me right now. So here, levels. Okay, that's not off. So is it the mixer? Is it this? No. Why is it so quiet? Like, it's seriously, it's way, way quieter than normal. Is it this? That shouldn't be it. Why is it so quiet? I really... sorry, this is just really bugging me. I just don't know why everything's so quiet these days. Maybe it's from this part of the software. Okay, equalizer... seems fine. Is that it? Okay, I think that was it. It was all on my end from the sounds of things. I have very fancy gamer headphones, and they have like 5 different audio presets for like levels and stuff. And I guess at one point or another, it had changed it from, you know, whatever was my default to one labeled Pure Direct, which is 0 audio adjustments, which made it sound much quieter because nothing was above 0 added decibels. Bass boost might even be a good one for this. Yeah, I'll stick with bass boost. All right. So, it also does look quiet on the mixer for the stream, but that's a whole other issue, and I think it's probably fine there. Anyway, sorry about that delay. Welcome back to the stream, and welcome back once again to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, where you can ignore this because I was loading up a different save, an earlier save, just to test some things. So, first off, we've got some side quests to handle. I've got to take care of Urushalay, and Woljeff, and Wendwog, and... anyone else? Oh yeah, Greybor. Can't forget about Greybor. Anyway, I gotta take care of their side quests, get them ready to rock, and then we'll be off into Colfear, where I don't know how this is gonna work, because the angel, the Hand of the Inheritor is still with me right now. Like, he's right here. I don't know what he's... I don't know how he's gonna get captured by the Echo. Like, I just do not know how that's going to work. As for 8th level spells, what can I grab? Might as well. And Mythic Angel. I got a new Mythic Feat and improved Sword of Heaven. I really don't know what I'd get here. I kind of don't need any of this for my character. What I might get is, I have Abundant Casting there. I might get Greater Abundant Casting, or Improved Abundant Casting, so I get more spells, and then Greater Abundant Casting there. And then I don't know what I pick up for the last three, honestly. Like, oh, Ascendant Summons, probably. But let's get Improved Abundant Casting first. And here. Alright, so I have Bestow the Divine right now. I can get one other creature, can have my Angel Sword of Heaven ability. Lasts for 1 minute per mythic rank. Let's do this one. So that way my Sword of Heaven will last for, theoretically, 24 hours? Maybe? I really don't know how that works with standard abilities. I guess I'll get this. I kind of have everything I need at the moment. Seventh level spell. How about Resurrection, Restoration? That might be good. Righto. So, let's take a look at my list here. I'm not giving this to Naticula. I've got Codithier here. That's fine. That's later on. Alright, Wendwog, Woljeff, Raybor, and that's Woljeff. This is Ruchelet, right. Alright, let's go grab him. And by grab him, I mean I'll just go right here and just load him up into the party. That's really all I gotta do. Wait. One dog. Is everything up on top floor? Yeah, everything's on the top floor. Perfect. I don't need to go far for everything. I just need to walk around this really annoying area. I shouldn't be too harsh on it. It's technically speaking much easier to get around on this area than the other two. Like, the upper city is just, there's the two parts that really flick around and connect, whereas you have to, like, run around. First off, let's have a meeting with Dimachios, since he's right here-ish. Right here. Oh, and while we're at it, let's see something here. Where's Sword of Heaven? Only 5 minutes. Unfortunate. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. At least it lasts for minutes per level instead of rounds. Hello. Why don't you wear dresses like that?
I will defend my dream.
Alright, just do that. Oh, is Windwalk? No, Windwalk's not unarmed. Okay, good.
You'll make a fine trophy.
Alright, now time to loot the bodies. Of which there are many.
There are many roads to success.
I keep forgetting that he's turning invisible every so often when I run around. That's a really powerful ability, honestly.
I will guide.
Excellent, that takes care of that. Dimachios defeated. Next up, Woljeff. Let's see if we can convince Woljeff to be on the side of good. Woljeff is over here. Yes? No, that's the other place. No, Woljeff was down there. That's right. Oh, you know what? I'm already headed this direction. Let's see what's happening, Malik. It's not far. Also, I should probably see about leveling up my characters. Because last time I was here, they had that weird instance where, like, all the NPCs I picked up died? And I don't know if that's because I haven't leveled up anybody or what. Like, I'm not sure what actually caused that to happen. Oh, whoops. That was a mistake.
It's either us or them.
Oh, when was the last save I made? Because I didn't want to make that. Okay. Okay, good. It was right outside the... It was an autosave as we were entering. Perfect. Excellent. I just accidentally clicked the evil option when I was spamming through dialogue choices. Yeah, like you do. Ha ba ba.
Watch out for trouble.
Oh, that's Demon Souls. That's the
Something
Demon
wrong.
Souls song I'm thinking of.
Rating.
Can we retreat already?
What I was waiting
Take a look.
You guys having a good time there? Alright, get that loot. Get that chest.
I sense something.
Oh, it's a trap. Really? You failed that perception check, Woljeff? Really?
This is my kind of work.
Keep your calm.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Fatal Mark. Which
There
one's
are
this
many
again?
roads to success.
3 units of ammunition. Oh, that's pretty good, honestly.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
That's really...
This is my kind of work.
It would be better, honestly, if I had the ability to control where full attacks went properly. Because the normal Pathfinder, when you do a full attack, you have the ability to go like, okay, I want this attack to go here, this attack to go here, this attack to go here, etc., etc., etc. In this game, you full attack, and then when you hit a target, it full attacks that target until it dies, and then moves on to another nearby enemy instead of allowing you to choose. So, with that item, it would be super good. Really, really good. If, for example, I was able to full attack and then go, okay, I want to target one here, 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 here. That way, I get to mark multiple targets, and then I can full attack one of them on the next turn and just start dealing damage. It would also be really handy. Actually, that would be really good for somebody like Lamb, come to think of it. Specifically because of Perfect Strike. Use Perfect Strike. Any other attack steroids... Whoops.
I'm here.
Any other attack
Where else would
steroids
I
you
be?
might get. Throw out a perfect hit onto, let's say, a big old dragon or something. You get one hit that's going to hit it. Hit the dragon. Send every other hit at, you know, 5 other enemies in the room. Doesn't really matter what.
I will guide.
Do that. You send the hits off to all the other enemies all across the room. And as a result, you get the ability to attack all those enemies, and all the damage gets rebounded back to the big target. Well, not all the damage, but you know what I mean. I keep forgetting which is the proper one. Hello.
Focus on the goal. Time to practice my combat abilities. That will serve as an example. Watch out
I'm
for
overloaded. It's annoying. Do I have mass bull strength? I have mass bull's endurance, bear's endurance. It's not it at all. I could turn everybody into bears if I wanted. You know what? I can take a quick trip over to the bad luck. I'm glad this place exists. I'm really happy this place exists. It's so convenient. Baditch. Oh, that was this unique spear. Where is that? While wielding this +5 Thundering Burst spear, all creatures summoned by the wielder deal additional 1d6 sonic damage. Well, that seems pretty good. Okay, now do I have anything else of particular weightiness? Like, do I have any heads in my inventory? Doesn't look like it. That's actually a little surprising. Oh, there they are. I still got this thing. At least it doesn't weigh anything. Helmet of the Abyss Killer. Oh yeah, do you sell... I wonder. I doubt it. I was wondering if they perhaps... Nope. Okay. That's fine too. Right, back up to the terrace. That leaves Dead Moon or Dark Moon Rising. Then I need to head down to the middle city to go to the Assassin's Guild. And is that it? Assassin Guild.
Tail is twitching. Must be a sign. Ask nicely. Fine. This is my kind of work.
assassin. Yeah, the Assassin's Guild is the only one place left, so I probably should head to. I'm not sure what the fastest way to get there would even be. Actually. What would be the fastest way to get there? It's not Flesh Mark.
What's that?
Probably not Flesh Mark.
My tail is restless. Might be trap, might be treasure. My tail is twitching, must be a sign. Might be trap, might be treasure. You sure it's safe?
Focus.
You can handle them, right?
One attack, and he's gone. Come back here, little weasel.
The time for words has passed.
Well, good thing I don't need to worry about Jesus Christ. Never mind. I was gonna say, good thing I don't need to worry about moving because I'm overloaded right now, but Christ.
You'll make a fine trophy.
There we go.
Can't you just die already?
That was easy.
Ah, well, that's that, I guess. But who gives a damn about Grandma? Chief, now... Well...
My tail is twitching. Must be a sign.
Watch out for trouble.
And we got this room over here with a bunch of treasures in it. Hooray! And a room here with a bunch of treasures in it. Was that there before?
Calm.
Wait, was this here before?
A surprise.
I don't remember this room now. This must have been here before, right?
Pretty good, aren't I?
There are many roads to success.
Could
This is my kind
because
of
there's
work.
another room which has the treasures in it that opens up, but I don't think it was this
Something is not
one.
right here.
Don't mind me. Might be trap, might be treasure.
Jeez, really? Oh, this one deactivates in a different room.
Will prove my worth. I finished here. Is there more?
Who, me?
That explains it. Okay.
This is my kind of work. Pretty good, aren't I?
Wandering Con Man. Plus 10 competence bonus to trickery and athletics, as well as plus 2 bonus on attack rolls for attacks of opportunity. Wow.
I'm here.
That is
Where else
made
would I
for
be?
Woljeff. Straight up made for Woljeff. Also, where's the other room? I know there's another treasure room in here. Was it over here, I think? Yeah, there it is. I never found that room before. It's completely new to me. I just never saw that room. Jesus Christ.
On the go.
Wow, okay. Huh.
For trouble.
That's very funny, actually. I was not
Never
expecting
stop
that.
learning.
You got
Something
dim door
wrong?
prepared, perhaps? No? Okay. I thought so, but I couldn't be sure.
Keep your calm.
Okay, brand new room. Brand new room of treasure. Just out there, just in that area, just found a brand new room of treasure. There might even be something over here that's new.
There are many roads to
Would not surprise me.
success.
Has that always been like that? Okay, probably not here, though. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Alright. Well, since Woljeff got his goodies... he gets to wear the Wandering Con Man, which gives him a giant bonus to trickery. Like, plus 40, look at that. I really wish you could see what everyone else had, too. Just so there was a fast way to check, like, who has got what skills. You do, boo, blah. Right, so now Grey Boar. And then I can drop Windwog off, possibly level everyone up just a little bit. I'll just take the automatic level ups where available. I don't need to go too hard on it since I'm not using anybody besides my main party. Fastest place is probably 10,000 delights. Take the 10,000 delights, go outside, take the portal down, and that pops me out right next to the Assassin's Guild. And as an added bonus, I can sell some stuff to Herax right now. How many hours do I have in this fucking game right now? What is my current hour count? Hold on, can I, there we go, thank you. What is my current hour count in this game? My current hour count in Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous is 359 hours in the full version of the game, not including the 250 hours I have in the beta version of the game. So 600 hours, and I'm finding new stuff. And there's so many things I haven't even touched on top of that. There's weapons, there's gear. Look at this. Plus 10 competence bonus on perception and trickery. That would also be really good for Woljeff. There's cooking, there's subsystems I don't really interact with. There's so much in this game, it's ridiculous. Okay. I haven't scratched the surface. That's an incorrect statement. I have seen most of what the game has to offer in terms of real content. You know, apart from the things I haven't done yet in different mythic paths. But in terms of, like, story progression, I've seen most of everything, but there's still stuff I haven't seen yet. Just in terms of different, different items, build potentials, all sorts of stuff. Like, I just got this spear, which I just realized makes my summoning really good, right? What am I using as my weapon currently? I'm using that... Yeah, fuck that. Take this instead. Makes much more sense. Hello, Yaz. There we go. Job done. And now that that's taken care of, back into the 10,000 delights. Take the portal back to El Nexus. Alright, so now we're going to take a little nap. And by little nap, I mean actually just go back in here for a second and talk to Grey Boar.
I will guide.
I'll talk to Woljeff.
Focus on the goal.
Oh god, I've got even more demon heads to get rid of now. Darren, please stop putting these demon heads in my inventory. It's quite uncomfortable for me to have to deal with them. It's quite uncouth of you to keep doing this. Master Fencer's Sword. +4 anarchic dueling sword allows wielders to add half their rank and ability skills a bonus to damage rolls on critical hits. Jesus Christ. That's okay, so that's actually not too crazy, because that is max +10. But that's still really good. Although it's anarchic. Okay, that's not as good, come to think of it. The part where it's anarchic is kind of the issue here. This is pretty good, though. Actually, that's incredibly good. Whenever the wielder of this +4 vicious double axe lands a killing blow on an enemy, all enemies in a 15-foot area suffer 46 sonic damage and become frightened for 1 round, with a will save to negate it. Okay, so the sonic damage is nice, but the will save to negate fear, like the fear effect, is actually incredibly powerful. Because this kind of goes back to my solo duelist build. That build really turned on when I started being able to murder everybody in an area around me just by triggering an AOO and having them leave. Because that just made it so I would stab somebody, which would trigger Cornigan Smash with power attack on him, which made them move away due to fear because I was a thug rogue, which would trigger an attack of opportunity as a result of them moving, which means that every single attack I got off on them was 2 hits. The death would then trigger Dazzling, would trigger Gory Finish, in addition to triggering Cleave Through, or improved Cleaving Finish. So I would be able to just stab someone, trigger the hit, which would... Okay, stab somebody, they would run away, trigger a second hit. If that killed them, it would swing into another target in addition to fearing other targets around me, and I would just get AoE whirling death. This would be an excellent addition to that build. In fact, I kind of want to remake that build now. That would be a really good one for Demon, I think. I can drop a lot of the unnecessary bits from it and just focus on the Thug, Rogue, and maybe Fighter and Barbarian? Yeah, I think that would work. Because I was doing the whole shebang of, like, I was adding in Monk and all that stuff to try and up my AC, but if I'm not doing that, if I'm just going for max kill potential, that's a pretty good one. And the rest of these are kind of whatever. Okay, let's go up here first. I am going to... Okay, so first off, I'm just going to level everybody up real quick. Hell Knight 10, there you go. I don't know what to really get for you. Yeah, why not? Piranha Strike. Level 16, so I get 2 points out of this. Dex. I haven't leveled up Social since level 7. Wait, why do I have to level up Darren? Like, actually, why do I have to level up Darren? Oh, he's an Oracle, right. Doesn't really matter because I'm not going to use him. Why did I level him to 10 to begin with? You know, come to think of it, I could, like, focus in on Abjuration. Just max out Dispel Magic. That might be something that's useful. Well, not that useful in this instance, but you know what I mean. Just in general. I really don't know what to get at this point. Combat casting, why not? Oh, I'm also not going to bother with the Pathetic Quasar. I'm just not. I killed it once, I don't want to bother with it again. There we go. Knowing I had to level up in that much. Really, I gotta level up Nino too? I must have leveled them up once back in Canopus or something. Like, that must have been what happened there. I don't want to get this yet, though, because this will be forever if I have to wait. If I have to do that. Why can't I qualify for greater spell focus, though? There it is. Wait, no. Yes. Okay. Oh, wait. There we go. And I get a meta magic. Let's get bolster. Why do I need to do this again? Okay, takes care of those. Now the ones who are going with me are gonna be... Alright, Sela's not coming with. Can't forget about that. Oh, that's right. I leveled her up as an Oracle once, which means I need to level her up on everything else now. Alright. Thank God I don't need to pick spells for them. I really don't know what to do here. I could do mount stuff. Downward mount. It really doesn't matter what I pick for her since I'm not going to be using her, but I kind of want to at least make her decent. Not like it's necessary or even hard. Just I kind of screwed myself over by making her a Oracle 2 way back before, because now I got to actually go through and do all this stuff. There. Okay. Oh, and I get Mr. Fred now. Right. Can't forget about Mr. Fred. Might as well give him cleave. He'll get another level. Did I give you outflank? Find out in a second, I suppose. Outflank. I did. Alright, good. I really should get everybody outflank. It's so good. Everyone with a mount should always have outflank. Because the mount, if the mount gets outflank, then you're good. Have it improved in it. Why not? This horse is getting very beefy. Okay, next Windwog level. This shouldn't be too hard. Basically just take the things that I've been taking. Thankfully the game does give me most of the stuff I need right at the top, so I don't need to worry about that. I do wish I could auto level some things, but you know, what are you gonna do? Let's go with Hammer the Gap. On Bravery, Fighter Reflexes, Trained Initiative, why not? Improve Critical. Throwing Axe. I really should see about installing that mod that gives me a weapon focus for groups instead of specific weapons. Like, that is a very good mod. Fantastic mod. I wouldn't call it necessary, but it's pretty good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alright, Ember, Arcane Trickster it up. You have point blank shot, precise shot, spell pen, greater spell focus, evocation. Actually, I've got True Seed Communal, so I don't need to do that even. Hold person mass, Chain Lightning. Chain Lightning's a good one. I don't even know what to give her. Charisma, maybe? Because that's her main stat. But also, let me give me Dex. Let me give her Dex, because she needs to be able to hit things. Might as well do that one. And then for level 6, you've got Eye Bite, Spell Magic. Let's grab that, why not? Level 7. Get, let's go with this one, I guess. Okay, good. Trevor. Yeah, Limitless Rage seems like a good pickup for your first mythic rank there. Power Attack Mythic is a pretty good pick, too. Leading Strike. I'm going to back up for a second, because I haven't leveled him up. Let's do Rochelet. You're still leveling up your espionage expert stuff. Hammer the Gap, Demons of Slaughter, Demons of Magic. Yep, okay. Yeah, okay. Nothing changed there. Good. Grey Boy. Sickening Critical. Nauseating Critical? Blinding Strike. Well, that's not a feat. That's just your thing. Grade 2 fighting, definitely. I don't really know what to get here. I could get like Ice Prison or something, or Phantasmal Web, or Communal Stone Skid, or Thought Sense, or Racking Ray, probably a decent one. And I don't know, Baleful Polymorph. Eldritch Scoundrel really is kind of a weird archetype because it's very good for utility. You can have a rogue that can cast invisibility on themselves, or fly, or rope ladders, or anything like that, or mage hand things. But as far as being like a spellcaster, it's kind of bad. It doesn't have anything particularly good, and it's not built to be a caster, so it's really a caster secondary, rogue primary. But the spell list in this game doesn't support that quite as well. Let's see, this is the damage reduction. Okay, dodge, ring strike. Do I have the one that does... where's the one that does con damage? Do I have that one already? It's blinding. No. Combat, crippling. Strength damage. I guess the strength damage is the best one to get here. Really, that's the best one. There we go. And that leaves good old Trevor. So, what level up do you want to get? Barbarian Armored Hulk. Really? He's level... So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So it gets up to this point. I get 3 more rage powers, but I don't get greater rage. Whereas with fighter, it would be 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It gets up to pile driver. Right, which does the bull rush or trip as a free action on if you make a single attack as a standard action. So I kind of see what this is giving you the option to do. Like, the 2 things you can't do anymore are Hell Knight and Paladin. You can't level up any further in those 2. The 2 options it gives you are, 1, if you want to go more for the 2-handed fighter kind of stuff, you can go 2-handed fighter, and that'll get you up to pile driver, which lets you do, like, either a full attack to get big strength damage bonuses, or you can do the single hit things, or flipping it around. You can go with Barbarian Armored Hulk, which in this instance is actually more of a defensive part of his kit, because it gives him better armor stuff, which 2-handed fighter actually cuts out in favor of the strong grip stuff. You get rage powers, which I imagine are probably going towards the defensive stances. This is whatever. You get damage reduction. Yeah, I think this is a weird instance, because Barbarian in this case is actually the defensive part of his build, whereas 2-handed fighter is the offensive part of his build. So you know what? Let's let it ride. I normally go for 2-handed fighter crit falchion with him, but let's see what it looks like when I just let it go. I mean, he's still doing a crit falchion build here. More Armored Hulk. Animal Fury. Gains a bite attack. What totem do you currently have? Currently Ascent and Power Stance, so he doesn't actually have either of those. Weird. Okay. Leading Strike. Sure. Weapon Focus on Falchion. Sure. Last Stand. Okay, that's reasonable. Weapon Specialization Falchion. I'm actually not gonna bother leveling up everybody. I'm just gonna level up the party members. So enduring spells, great enduring spells, good. Then we're going to get Last Stand, because that's always a useful thing to pick up. I already have this innately, so I don't need that. Let's go with... Could do School Mastery, Transmutation. No. Let's go with Sorcerer's Reflex. Got a Rochelet. Ranging shot, cleaving shot. Should I bother with enduring spells? No. There they are. Get some basic stuff going there, and Grey Boar. Defensive Study, Rupture Restraints. Last Stand. Fighting, Power Attack, and Trooper. There we go. Everyone is set. I don't have any spells to do that with since I am a spontaneous caster. Woljeff, on the other hand. Take that one off for another haste. Oh, that's right. He was a paladin at one point, so he actually did have spellcasting. Forgot about that bit. Okay, I'm gonna dump a lot of things in here now. Actually, you know what? First, let's go through. It's gonna take me a minute to just kit everybody up, but we should be fine, more or less. Okay, I am pretty much kitted up where I need to be. Oh, I forgot to level up Ember. Right. See, enduring spells, great enduring spells. Favorite metamagic bolster. That's a good question. Do I get Spell Focus Mythic or Schoolmaster? I think Spell Focus, actually. Spell Focus, I think, is what I actually want to use there. And this is when I actually want to start doing stuff, because I need to bolster up my magic. She does not have many spells per day, or many spells available to her, does she? So Metamagic, Bone Shake. Okay, I did Bone Shaker, Burning Arc, Molten Orb, and Scorching Ray. Okay, both good. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, Ember. What do you equip with? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Oh, boy. Okay. You know what I really also wish? I really wish these things let you sort by, like, slot. So I could put headbands here, neck, armor, that sort of thing. That would be really nice. Let's do that. Sure, why not? What gloves do I currently have on? Nothing. Well then. Okay, you're kind of kitted out at the moment. Hey, boy, what are you wearing? You're kind of okay. Let's give you and Woljeff a better ring, though, because you're going to be in the front lines. Charisma and wisdom. I probably should put that on. That seems like a better idea for me. Charisma headband. +2 charisma. Which is the one I just took off? No. Let's connect item. Anyway, this goes on Woljeff. +6 headband of vast intelligence. What else we got? Living Flame. No. No. It's confidence bonus. There we go. That looks good. You really need some kind of armor thing. God, it's just such a pain to go through all this because I can't sort all this stuff properly because some of the good stuff is like down here because it's not as unique. It's all over the place. Anyway, you need dex and strength. Still missing quite a bit, but that's fine for the moment. +6 braces of armor. What else can I give you? I really don't know what else to give you. Static helm, shapeshifter's helm. Let's go with this. How about that? God, it looks so stupid. It looks really bad. There you go. I could use some cloaks of resistance too. Which ones are those? Those +3. That's good. There, got some cloaks. You probably could use another amulet of natural armor, especially since you're not wearing armor. You could use a better one. God, you're still wearing a +2 breastplate? Let me see if I can fix that. That's probably better than whatever Greyboar's using right now. What is Greyboar currently equipped with? It's 8 armor class. Heavy armor. Can't use it. So it needs to be medium. Mystic Grace. Do I really not have any medium armor to put on? White Dragon is medium? Actually, you know what? White Dragon's fine because everyone's going to have cold resistance on. That actually works perfectly fine. I just thought of something really funny. Mantle of Night, despite it not being a very particularly good piece of armor, stacks with the effects of the shirt of the Happy Traveler that Trevor is currently wearing. So if I were to take that off and give it to Woljeff instead... Oh, but wait. What? You're not proficient in light armor? But you're a rogue. Sure, whatever. I don't understand how that works. Whatever. I have no idea how that's supposed to work. Also, what weapons are you using? You're using +2 cold iron, +2 cold... I got better daggers than that by this point. I must have better daggers than that. Leave the conductor. +5. Holy dagger +3. Hasty eradicator is +2. Do I really not have any other better daggers? I guess Holy +3 is the other one. Beaver's Claw, Edge of Force, both of those can go in the chest. That actually should probably sell it. Just really quick sell it to Woljeff.
Success.
Hey, Woljeff. Sell that. Heal. Alright. Greyboar. Greyboar, how are you doing on equipment? Are you good on your weapons? +3. Crushing Cold is a +3. Do I have any axes I can give him? Dwarven Urgrosh. It's an orc double axe. Tongi. Hand axe, blocker, no. Go price in descending order. Certainty of death might not be bad. +3 holy. It's probably better than his +3 just base weapon that he's currently using. Or rather, no, because an Urgrosh is a two-handed weapon, so that doesn't work. I guess that's it. I guess I really can't equip him with anything better. Like, that's the one weapon that's not a lot of Dwarven War Axes. You're using Delamir's bow, which is a +2 holy, which is not bad, actually. I think that's probably fine. Trevor's using Touch of Mercy, and also, for funsies, has Radiance. Ember doesn't count. And, looks good. Okay! Set. After that much time, everything's finally set. Now, just for good measure... dumping everything in the chest. Everything's getting dumped in the chest. Except for this. And that. Everything getting dumped in the chest. Most of that shit's unnecessary to begin with. And... oh yeah, I should probably take a nap now.
Since we've been adventuring together, I think your hair has become a little less colorless than it was when we met.
The chaos at work in the ranks of the Mendevian army sometimes shocks me more than I care to admit. This, paradoxically, staves off the bleaching.
God, Regel's the best. God, I love Regil. He's just the best.
Watch out for trouble.
Okay,
Keep your calm.
alright, I think I'm ready to go now. Everybody is basically maxed out. I'll just make a new save right here. About to leave for the mines. Grab Ember, and let's rock. And we are going to the Bad Luck Tavern, because we're hitching a ride from a fellow Galarianite. Is that the right word to use? Probably not.
There are many roads to success.
Alright, Melara, let's rock. I need to get to Kolafir. Can you take me there? The sorceress looks at you surprised. Aren't you worried about the curse hanging over me? You want to take me with you in a long and dangerous expedition anyway? You're either very brave or very careless, though it doesn't really matter which. A defiant expression appears on the sorceress's face. We're quite capable of reaching the destination, no matter how long or dangerous the route might be. Starcatcher III never wavers in the face of a challenge. I sincerely hope you've chosen your best companions to go with you, because we won't be able to carry more than 6 people. Also, you should take care with your gear. On a long expedition, you can only count on the things you brought with you. For 150,000 gold coins, I can take you to that island in first-class style. Well, that's a lot of money, but I can pay for it. Mylara raises her chin and solemnly pronounces, in that case, Starcatcher III and her crew are at your disposal. The ship waits at the mooring pillars, but you don't need to bother yourself by visiting that nasty and unpleasant place. After you're done with all your current business in Illusionera and are ready to head off, just use this portal. It'll drop you right onto the deck of Starcatcher III. I didn't actually know that she did that. I didn't remember it. Who has unfinished business here? Who the fuck has unfinished business? I'm glad it reminded me about Wendwog, though. I forgot that bit. I forgot Wendwog did have that issue. Seriously, who has unfinished business? I should have taken care of everything. Unless there's somebody I just, like, didn't talk to that I should have talked to. Who would I talk to? Oh, Urushalate, right.
I will guide.
Of course. Urushalate. Okay, now Wendwog's back. Good. How you doing, Wendwog? With a coy smile, Wendwog says humbly, I may have neglected to mention a couple of cocky demons whose throats I cut, but what are you implying, Master? Nothing, because if you decide to defect to, let's say, Savamelech, I would have already killed you. Seraphim, no, Master, I swear his next meeting with me will be his last. Your anger makes Wendwog cringe fearfully, but there's something artificial in her tremulous tone. I don't doubt your loyalty, but Elutioneer is full of temptations. There are plenty of people who would reward you for betraying me. But you know why I don't worry? Wendwog licks her lips with wariness and curiosity warring on her face. Why, Master? Because you know that if you betray me, I'll make you pay for it in blood. Of course, Master, I don't have a death wish. Betraying you has never even crossed my mind. I know you met with Savamelech. We all need to have fun sometimes. Let's just forget this and move on. Interesting. Interesting. I do have a bottle of alcohol, but,
Watch out for trouble.
yeah, you know, let's do it. Here, I bought a bottle of alcohol. Alright, this is the friendship one. Okay, that's that. Whoops. Now on to Aru Chalet. Deal with her little side bit, and then we're good to go. For real this time. Okay, time to burn everything down. Yeah, baby.
Keep your calm.
Burn it all down. Burn down the cold iron and all these crusaders and the dead bodies and the weapons. And this lovely, peaceful tree. Burn down this alchemist set.
There are many roads
Burn down
to
little
success.
Lori. The bread. Burn down this bed. And the grass. And whatever was going on here.
I will guide.
There we go. Job done. Alright, now, just for good measure, let's talk to Endwog and see what she has to say.
Watch out for
Okay, that has nothing to do. Alright. Okay, now I am actually set for everything. This is not a quest that I need to do anything about. Do this again. Accept. Bad Luck Tavern. Into the portal. To Coldfear. Finally. And then we get to just buzz through that place. Nice and quick-like. You know, it's really goofy if you think about it. But part of the thing where you're dealing with like the Folsom Queen is actually you have to fight the Folsom Queen, or you talk to the Folsom Queen and she lets you open the hole that goes down to the bottom floor, which you have to kill the dragon to do. Which is harder than just fighting the demons on your way down. The route marked on the map connects Olynthe and Coldfear with a black line. It's straight and steadfast, just like the commander himself, determined to catch and slay his enemy, Hepzamira, Baphomet's daughter, at all cost. Starcatcher III easily catches the air currents and glides forward. Discipline, instilled by the grim sorceress called Milara, reigns over the ship. Silent and diligent sailors sweep away the tiniest signs of mess on the deck with the eagerness of zealous inquisitors. Having apparently decided against a game of hide-and-seek, the Hand of the Inheritor appears on the deck in the flesh, standing unmoving at the ship's prow like a majestic golden statue. He's just there! The voyage is only just underway, but the commander and his crew are already facing their first challenge. Having spotted the lone ship, a flock of harpies rises from the coastal rocks. Armed with hooked talons and carnivorous grins, they rush upwards, squawking. Eerie, harmonious, and enchanting songs fill the air. The gazes of some sailors go blank as they cast away their lines and walk unsteadily toward the ship's broadside to step into the void, where the sweet-voiced songstresses are waiting for them. The commander decides to chase the harpies off. Even for an experienced archer, hitting a nimble harpy in midair is no mean feat. But somehow, the crew manages to strike down several with well-aimed shots. The screams of fury drown out the enchanting songs, and the crew drives the winged predators away from the ship. With shrieks of disappointment, they continue circling in the distance for a while, but then head off in search of less dangerous prey. Many cultures consider belligerents to be contagious diseases. In the Abyss, one particular place transmits such quarrels in the air like a noxious miasma. This place is Mara Island, and the ship is flying right over it. Discord-sowing whispers fill the thoughts of every crew member. Sailors suddenly begin casting hostile glances at each other, while muted but merciless brawls break out here and there with almost zero provocation. Such is the aura of Mara Island, the heart of malice and disorder, a cauldron of the affliction known as strife. Captain Melara frowns as she observes the discontented mood reigning on the deck. She retires to her cabin, and just a quarter of an hour later, the situation changes drastically. A strange, eerie apathy falls over the ship's crew. The sailors look at each other with blank eyes, unable to comprehend why they were ready to lunge for each other's throats just a few minutes ago. The uncanny apathy fades away right after Mara disappears from the horizon, and only then does Melara return to the deck, looking wan and exhausted. Ah! She must have used calm emotions. Some kind of calm emotions ritual or something that was active for the entire time. See, this is cool, though. Like, there's 3 different ships you can take, and I've always taken... I think I did... I can't remember if I took... No, I definitely haven't taken Melara or the Demon one. Demon one's going to have to be done during the Demon route. But, yeah. Different each time. A hurricane of enormous proportions rages toward the ship, threatening to crush the boat like an eggshell. A whirlwind rips a gaping sailor from the tackle and tears him apart in midair. The winds catch the ship and draw it into a deadly dance. The elemental embrace lasts for hours, days, or maybe months. Within the stormy darkness and the chaos of crashing salty waves, mere moments seem like an eternity. It feels as if the wild winds have subdued even time itself, twisting it into a bizarre spiral. The commander can barely make out the dark shape of the island called Alir below, offering a chance that the ship might seek refuge there. But what dangers might await the vessel on land? Would it be smarter to make a valiant attempt to drive the ship through the raging elements? Order a landing on Alir. Fleeing from the storm that shreds the skies like a hawk ripping into a partridge, the ship descends into the dense undergrowth of Alir. Will this decision lead to salvation or damnation? Only time will tell. As a rule, death is associated with cold and desolate places that look entirely unlike the densely forested Alir. But one should not forget that in the Abyss, alive means dangerous. After a night, a day, and yet another night, the hurricane finally blows itself southwest of Alir. The sky is clear and the mast no longer shudders from the wind's onslaught. Upon emerging from their hiding places, the sailors report with unpleasant surprise that the hull of the ship is tightly ensnared by vines and tree roots, which seem to have discovered and captured their prey with incredible alacrity. A quick head count reveals that several sailors have gone missing while standing watch on deck. Most probably, they fell prey to the near-sentient predatory plants that have made Alir notorious. The commander tries to think of a way to scare off the predatory plants. The commander orders the crew to weaponize the ship's barrels of tar. The alchemical substance is sticky and viscous, brewed to protect the ship's hull from the moist, corrosive winds spraying up from Ishar. Using it for a different purpose, the crew pours the thick liquid overboard in generous amounts, covering the twisting vines in an oily film. The vines twitch as if scalded with boiling water and hastily creep back into the jungle. The sailors break the ship free of the remnants of the roots that entangle it, and do their best to get away from the island as quickly as possible. The outbreak of an epidemic in the close quarters of an airship is a calamity that can easily turn any vessel into a flying mortuary, grimly cruising the air currents. Unsurprisingly, the crew is horrified when they notice the first signs of disease spreading on board. In the morning, many sailors find themselves unable to rise to their feet. The afflicted are racked by a merciless fever, and several of those most weakened by the journey have already stopped breathing. Neither spells nor mundane cures seem to help. The Hand of the Inheritor, who has been following the situation closely, withdraws into silent contemplation. Sometime later, he tells the commander that, for the sake of the success of their mission, he will try to heal the sailors. The commander entrusts his fate to the Hand of the Inheritor. Also, this one was pretty sick, but also. As he himself admits, the Hand of the Inheritor is an angel of battle, not of healing. But diseases in the Abyss are not just maladies of the body, and their dark essences cannot withstand the power of Heaven's touch. Where common potions and spells are powerless, the prayers and magic of Iomede's Herald proves extremely potent. The ailing sailors begin to recover. Every aeronaut dreams of distant voyages, gazing upon wonders and collecting a bounty after arriving at their destined port. But no one ever dreams of fighting harpies, monstrous storms, carnivorous plants, or invisible but deadly diseases. The crew is tired, rancorous, and craving an opportunity to unleash their anger. Brandishing their cleavers, they surround the commander. Not all of them, of course, but enough to pose a genuine threat. The Hand of the Inheritor stands shoulder to shoulder with the commander. A warm glow envelops them both. The angel summons the blessing of heaven to enhance his friend's strength in the event of a fight. Demands that Captain Milara calm down the crew. The sorceress produces a bundle of amulets and puts them on with visible disgust. Her eyes darken and an echoing darkness appears in the eyes of the mutineers. Moving like mechanical dolls, they return to their lines and get back to work. But their leader and main instigator staggers to the ship's side and steps off into the void. A second before he hits the water, his trance breaks. With a desperate scream, he tries to spread his wings, but it's too late. Milara tears off the amulets and disappears into her cabin. She emerges several hours later, her face pale and her eyes red and puffy. Kolfir is in sight. However, this is not the end of the expedition, not for the commander. After all, journeys end in a safe port, where the fortunate survivors may heal their wounds, quench their thirst, and drink away their loot. Kolfir promises nothing of the sort. It is all grim rocks, gloomy caves, and the horrible creatures lurking within. One such creature notices the ship and takes flight. The beast is an umbral dragon, its scarlet eyes sparkling rapaciously, its jaw opening hungrily. And the airship seems a convenient snack for this monster. Commander! Come on, takes the helm. Yes! Ooh, I cleared that one. In the darkness among the sharp rocks that pose a mortal threat to any landing ship, the commander notices a crevice with a relatively flat surface. In an impressive feat of courage and skill, he lands the ship right inside the crevice. The scaled monster's prodigious size proves a disadvantage in this pursuit. It cannot squeeze its body inside after the vessel. Screeching in disappointment, it wheels around into parts in search of easier prey. The airship finally makes contact with the stony ground of the island. With obvious relief, the sailors hasten to tie the ship to some stone stalagmites so that the vicious wind does not hurl it back to the air. The night grows silent again, deadly silent, and it is unlikely that no one in Kolfir has noticed the arrival of the commander and his crew. But the tribulations that fate has in store for the commander are far from over. Somewhere among these rocks is Baphomet's daughter, and she is gathering an army that will soon try to conquer Galeria. This one's odd. I know there's a option that makes it so this doesn't happen and you can go in silent, but I guess I didn't get it. It might be the other one where you have to find a spot to hide. Which I couldn't do because I have no perception. I leave that to Woljeff and Arushale. Hello, Captain. We've arrived. As promised, Starcatcher III has carried you safely to your destination. I pronounce this expedition complete, relieve you of your position as captain, and wish you good luck on your mission. What are you going to do now? I gave the crew a few minutes to stretch their legs before we depart from Kolfir. The local atmosphere doesn't strike me as particularly hospitable, and that scaly monster that almost ate us may not be the only one around. Thank you for your service. Fair winds to you. Milara gives you a swift nod and bids you farewell. I'm sincerely happy that my cruel fate hasn't claimed your life as it has with so many others. You must seem special. You have no idea.
Keep your calm.
Alrighty, so, for starters, let's reorganize this a little bit. Okay, we're fine.
Does anyone require my counsel?
Fortress of the Faithful, and Ward Against Weakness Communal. Excellent, excellent. Okay, anything else I should stick on there? Angelic Aspect. What is this? Shape change. Animal shapes for everybody. Else I should stick on there. I think that's pretty much everything, unless I want to get like... Do I have greater angelic aspect? I don't think I do. It's like a 7th or 8th, right? Yeah, I don't seem to have it. Alright, well, that'll take care of things for now.
I'm up for an adventure.
Although I don't remember if... That's ability damage and ability drain, but not negative energy and level loss. So I gotta death ward everybody up. There we go.
There are many roads to success.
Like, totally help me. I'm so needing of help. Like,
Simply business.
Time to practice my combat abilities.
Good stuff.
I will guide. Time to practice my combat abilities.
Alright, and here we have the most beautiful and powerful of all demons. I kind of want to know what happens if I take the Folsom Queen's deal, because then it'd be like, at the very end when you're in the cave and Reticula's there, it'll be like, what is this gift you took? What is this? Well, that's the way to the actual thing. I believe this is the... Hello. What's up, guys?
Take a look.
Ruthless Assault. +5 anarchic. That's pretty good.
There are many roads to success.
Honestly, it feels like a lot of these weapons and stuff are getting... I mean, I've seen most of these before, obviously, clearly. But it feels like a bunch of these are things I just never... Like, they're new, almost? I know that can't be the case. That's what it feels like.
Let's make this quick.
Oh yeah, before I forget,
Commander,
also Trevor, please rage out on start of combat. Like, there's no reason for you not to be raging at start of combat. I mean, apart from fatiguing afterwards, but that's not really a big issue either. It's like, what, a round of fatigue or something? Not a big deal.
Time for words has passed.
It's your time to cease to exist.
Ah, Vibrant Dissolver. Recognize that name.
This is my kind of work.
End my dream.
Okay, there's more here. I know that much.
Focus on the goal.
Wait, really? There's no more carnivorous crystals here?
Watch out for trouble.
I also don't remember this room. This is... I don't recall this room being here before. Is that something up there? Hold on. No, that's an edge of the area. Kinda looks like there's a hole in the wall, but... No, I'm pretty sure that's nothing. That'd be like over here.
This is my kind of work.
Keep your calm.
My tail is twitching. Must be a sign. I don't steal. I encourage people to save the poor, helpless tieflings around the world. Starting with me.
Hello.
Work.
There. Nice.
There are many roads to success.
Ed boy. And I got a level up. Exciting. A little unnecessary if I'm going to be real, but appreciate it. Okay, what do we got? Feats. Greater spell focus. Conjuration. How about resurrection? I don't know. Nobody's gonna die. What am I talking about? Literally can't die. Dictum. How about that? It's an 8th level spell. Ah. That explains it. 3 or 5 feats. What to get you? Why is mounted combat an option here? I didn't give Sela outflank? Oh, that was stupid. That was a stupid thing to do. Bronze Strike. There you go. Spell match greater. Circle it. Create undead. Create undead. That seems like a better one. Let's go with that one. Dodge? At this point in the game? Dodge? Okay, also, what's Slayer's advance? Increase movement speed by 30 feet, and his movement doesn't provoke dice opportunity. Okay. Sure, blind flight seems okay, I guess. Alright, what are you gonna give me? What level up are you gonna give me? I got DR and dodge. Why are they picking up dodge at this point in the game?
I will help.
What does maximize cost? +3, right. Persistent. Selective. I don't really need select. I could get selective. That's an option. It's not a bad option, honestly. Yeah, why not? Let's grab selective. I don't even know what things I have. Let's go with Fortune Hex. Might as well use cleave since I'm not getting multiple attack. I'm not getting the benefit from multiple attacks per round as is.
I will guide.
Okay, what else? This way. Oh, this is the big jail. Castiglier, hey man, how you doing? Well, there he goes. Rip Castiglier.
Pretty good, aren't I?
This
Focus on the
here,
goal.
grab those, and then loot the corpses. I forgot Castiglier has this thing. This thing, which is totally not at all related to anything from Baldur's Gate. 2 +4 scimitars. Physical perfection +4 belt. Oh my god, I forgot he had that. And gloves of dueling. Hello. Who's my fighter? Or who has fighter levels? I guess it would be you. Is the only person who has fire levels? So that'd be gloves of dueling. Yeah, look at that. A little bit of a bonus.
Watch out for trouble.
Nothing here.
This is my kind of work.
Keep your calm.
This is my kind of work.
Good, good, good. Nothing else here. Okay, what's left to take care of? That's pretty much it. That wasn't it. Is this one? No, it's here. That's where the Folsom Queen hangs out. I took care of the dragon for you. Alright, time to go kill Hepsamira. The nice thing is, Colifir is actually not that long. Where is the hand in all this? Where's the hand right now? Hi.
Ah, a surprise.
Okay, what about over here?
Time to practice my combat abilities.
Good old
Might be trap.
carnivorous
Might be
crystals.
treasure.
Thank God they nerfed those things from before. Those things were a pain to fight earlier. Literally just stun lock you to death. I think the Minotaur miners are over this way. Yeah, there they are.
Won't let you hurt my friends.
Good stuff.
Keep your calm.
Keep your heads down.
Okay, I'm just clearing things out, really.
Over there.
Good. You didn't cast. Perfect.
Sorry, I have to do this.
He was about to cast Dispel Magic, which would have been a huge pain in the dick. And this is the exit. Or rather, the entrance. So I don't even need to go that way. Ah, and this is where those demons hang out, in the kitchen.
It's either us or
Cover me,
them.
all right?
Watch
I don't remember what's behind this door. Yeah, right, it's this little bedroom, which doesn't really have anything in it. Like a couple small
I
things.
sense something.
Hello.
Pretty good, aren't
Keep
I?
your calm.
This is my kind of work.
Okay, that's it for here. And over here we have another Midnight Bolt. Perfect.
This is my kind of work.
I have yet. Yeah, I have not shot anybody with a Midnight
Knowledge
Bolt
is
yet.
the key to victory.
So let
war
me
must end.
equip Ember with one real quick. Midnight Bolt. Where's Midnight Bolts? Where is it? Is it? No. 5. There we go. Whoop. There we go. Midnight Bolts. All equipped up. Perfect.
I can do this.
Ember will now be able to take care of all that shit.
I sense something.
There we go.
I will fight.
Oh my god. Ah, that feels good. Although, I thought they were immune to cold.
Guide.
Am I misremembering? I might be misremembering. What happened to you, Ursula? Ah, you're staggered for a couple seconds. Okay. Not a big deal. Where to next?
Focus on the goal.
Alright, this is where Mutasifin is. The demon Mutasifin silently observes the army's departure with the air of a military leader, watching soldiers on parade. When he finally notices you, he barely acknowledges your presence. Ah, it's you. Why aren't you dead? The demon shrugs nonchalantly. I thought our mutual acquaintance explained this to you. Didn't the echo tell you I cannot die? Not by ordinary means, at least. However, you think I will reveal the secret of my immortality, you are greatly mistaken. Oh, I wish I had your luck, my demon colleague. With this ability, I can perform all kinds of dangerous and deadly experiments. I wish I weren't restricted by my immortality. There's so many things I'd like to do, but I have to restrain myself. You're a crook and a swindler. You give a bad name to good assassins. If you've been killed, you should stay dead. You shouldn't ruin someone's reputation by returning to life. I'll have to finish you off again. We keep slaughtering you creatures, and now you won't stay dead. Make one wrong move, and I'll slice you to strips. We'll see how well you put yourself back together again. Where is Hepsamira? She's not far. She's actually on the other side of the barrier I constructed. It's an excellent barrier, very reliable. I perfected the formula invented by Arilu Vorlesh. These barriers cannot be opened without a key, and they're also perfectly camouflaged. I heard that the barrier in your little town of Dresden was particularly effective. Crusaders walked past the entrance to the Midnight Fane thousands of times, but never noticed it until now. You cannot get through my barrier to Hepsamira without my help. I could help you, of course, but I won't. If you want my key, you're going to have to take it. Where are the demons going? Those marvelous demons I selected by hand, the army that I personally nurtured and nourished with the power of the Nehedrine crystals, they've been sent. Your imagination is already running wild with possibilities. Someone precious to you, somewhere utterly defenseless. Mutasifin pauses. Well, any guesses? If you think I'm sending them to the little town of Dresden, you're mistaken. First of all, it's already being dealt with by others, and second, there isn't much honor to be gained from conquering that pathetic rock pile. The town's been ravaged like a whore. It's been taken more times than a brothel slave in a Lucian era. No, my army will not go to Dresden. Our mutual acquaintance showed me a far more interesting target. The Echo of Skari told me about a sanctuary of the Imperial Lord Pelura that's hidden in the depths of the world wound. It seemed that a handful of Sarkorian stargazers and their angelic patron have been fooling the armies of the Abyss for years. The temple has been hidden under the noses of all the mighty demon leaders, Monaco, Darazan, and of course Hepsamira. No one has ever found it. If I conquer it and bring it to ruin, the victory will be mine alone. And I have something very special planned for those stargazers. The demon lips his licks. Lips his licks. Why are you working with the Echo? Also, nobody's there. I cleared the place out. Like, Pelorus Falls should be empty. If it's not empty, then there's a problem.
Watch out for
Somebody... Seriously, if Pelorus Fall is not dead, or not emptied out, somebody has an issue.
posed little challenge.
Like, who did that?
My tail is twitching. Must be a sign.
Okay, disable the trap, please.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Nice.
I'm glad I was useful
Keep
to
your
you.
calm. Keep your
This is my
wits
kind of
about
work.
you.
Mutasman's letter.
There are many roads to success.
Right. That takes care of that nonsense. So how does that work exactly? I'm a little confused here. To my knowledge... that shouldn't happen?
Focus on the goal.
Like, Pelorus Falls, it should be emptied out. There should be nobody there of any note, because I got everybody out of there. So why is that a combat situation? Oh man, I'm gonna have to deal with my buffs getting debuffed again. Well, you know what'll be fun?
Watch out
Let's do
for
this first,
trouble.
actually. Get over there.
Might be trap, might be treasure. This is my kind of work. Pretty good, aren't I?
Keep your calm.
So, since I'm going into this fight, let's see how this
Never
works.
stop learning.
One D4 plus 1 Mastodons, 1D3 Nereids. Let's summon a Hamadryad. I don't know how long this is going to be around for, though.
There are many roads to success.
Hello. Hey, look, there's no hand. There they are. You followed me for a long time, you failed, pathetic little stalker. And then you disappeared. You've been gone for so long, I thought you were dead. I'm glad you proved me wrong. I would have enjoyed it if you had died alone in the darkness, lost and forgotten. But I'd much rather punish you in person. Behold the great daughter of Baphomet in all her glory!
A daughter of one abominable lord of the abyss and an avatar of another. I'm glad to find you both here. Instead of ending the life of one evil creature, we can rid the world of two. Unless, of course, you decide to flee again, Echo.
And why should I flee? You came here on your own, hand of the inheritor. And very soon, you'll realize your mistake. Death awaits you here, and you will never leave this place alive.
How's it going, Epsamir? Well, it turns out you're actually my great aunt. You must have been off sick the day we're handing out relatives, I'm telling you. So what did my old gramps do to you to make you want him dead? Something about your ugly face looks familiar. You're the spawn of Igvidis, aren't you? Why did you kill Igvidis? Your servant Vogil's dead. Woljeff, should we get revenge for your old grandpa? It's not like that old codger or anything. Did you know I was coming for you? Crusaders think all demons are as dumb as the rabble we sent to Galarian. I disappeared. What are you talking about? It only took a couple weeks. You've been gone 6 months. Mutasman took your army, by the way. Hey, Favor 2. I did not, actually. Let's see. I have not checked Twitter recently. What do we got here? Yeah, I'll just go to the Owlcat Twitter page. Okay, go to Owlcat Games. Rogue Trader! Cool! That's super cool! Hey, I'm fine with them not being shackled to doing Pathfinder games. I'm 100% for that. Sick! I mean, that means I'm going to be like a little sad next time that it's going to take that much longer for the next Pathfinder game to come out, but still sick! Cool! Yeah, like, Warhammer fans eating good this year. Vermintide updates, Darktide's coming out. Warhammer 3 should be getting Mortal Empires sometime this time, right? Mortal Empires, Warhammer 3. Is that coming out this year? Yeah, it's sometime this year. Mortal Empires. Rogue Trader getting announced. Like, Warhammer fans doing good. Unfortunately, my Warhammer knowledge is minimal. I am familiar with Space Marines, and that's really about it. I played Space Marine, so it was really wild. There's a second Space Marine game. They announced that. I forgot they were announcing a second Space Marine game. I forgot about that one. Like that's the only Warhammer thing I played though. Like Warhammer Fantasy, I played about 3 hours of Age of Reckoning when that was his thing. Played Vermintide, of course, and a little, like, just a bit of Warhammer 3 and Warhammer 2, but mostly Warhammer 3. I played more Warhammer 3 than Warhammer 2. And 40K, I am familiar with a lot of the memes, and Space Marine. And that's really about it. Most of my knowledge from 40K is basically just clips of Emperor's text-to-speech and wiki diving on occasion. That's really it. But yeah, that looks sick. I'll watch the trailer for that later. Actually, you know what? No, it's Owlcat. It's relevant here. Ah, very cool. Warhammer Tabletop looks cool, but also I don't know the rules, and it seems very expensive to get into. It's literally cost issues. I know you can do stuff that isn't that, but still. Okay, let's just pop this over here. All right, live react to... How long ago was this? Like 30 minutes ago? I think it was something like that. How long ago was it? Yeah, it was like 30 minutes ago. All right, so live react to this. Window capture, where is it? There we go. Oh, right. I don't have the window popped up there, so... It's expensive. Yeah, well, I mean, plastic crack is what it's called, right? So here, let's watch together, shall we?
For millennia, our esteemed dynasty has served the Imperium of Man, bringing forth worlds from the darkness of the void and into the light of holy terror. Yet I am but an instrument of his will, a sword in his hand. In his great wisdom, the Emperor bestowed a sacred mission upon his followers most true. To explore the frontiers uncharted. To claim relics unthinkable. To thwart threats unnumbered. And I, too, come the day I dread, will leave this mission to you, my heir. What will your fate be? One of service? Of glory? Of heresy? One can only hope it will be better than mine.
The first classic CRPG in the Warhammer 40k universe. Pre-order now? Pre-order now? Pre-order now? Become a founder. Support the development process by purchasing one of the founders packs below and get access to unique rewards. So you got Core Digital, Premium, Ultimate, Developer Digital, and Collector's Edition, which range from $40 up to $99, and the Collector's Edition is unknown. You will take on the role of a rogue trader, a scion of an ancient dynasty of daring privateers that reign over their own merchant empire and explore the fringes of imperial space with the blessing of the Emperor himself. Thanks to their warrant of trade, the rogue trader is endowed with privileges and power beyond imagination, as well as the task of expanding the borders of the Imperium. At their disposal is a gargantuan void ship of immense power and innumerable servants and personnel ready to do the bidding of their lord. Their adventures begin in the vast Coronis Expanse, a treacherous region of unexplored space at the edge of humanity's domain. Exploration will bring the protagonist to mysterious lost and forgotten worlds, as well as numerous planets claimed by humanity, from lush agri-worlds to steel-clad forge worlds, all of them ready to be claimed for your burgeoning merchant empire or plundered for their riches. While traveling between the stars, get ready to come across potential allies and dangerous enemies of the Imperium, Chaos Cult and alien Xenos counting among the most treacherous and deadly. You will make fateful decisions that affect the lives of entire worlds. You will prove your strategic and tactical skills in high-impact turn-based battles against powerful opponents. No rogue trader travels alone. On this dangerous journey into the unknown, you will meet faithful and sophisticated companions. Imagine fighting alongside a mighty power-armored space marine, a lethal Eldari ranger, or even a courageous sister of battle armed with bolster and ardent prayer. These characters and many others will join you. Become a rogue trader endowed with great authority. Discover new worlds and shape the future of the Imperium. Join this fantastic story. Very cool. So the style is very different from... Okay, so there's two bits to it. I'm going to go through the trailer just a little bit and then get back to Pathfinder here. So let's, let me... Right. So, two things here. The style change right here at the very beginning is interesting. I wasn't expecting them to do like a comic book style like
our
thing going on.
esteemed dynasty has served the Imperium of...
But going through here, we've got, let's see. Your first clip of like actual stuff here. you can see the similarities to the Pathfinder engine here. You can tell it's in the same engine because it's got the lighting is very similar. The way like the models look. I mean, obviously, right here as well. When you get to this part here,
one of
like that Neil animation is literally the same Neil animation. But like you can see like the engine similarities, but it does have a very different feel to it, which I like. Much more style going into the various different aspects of it. Blackwater, I guess, was a test ground for some of this, in addition to being a Co-Carnage designed location. But yeah, very cool. Very cool. I will definitely be checking that out. But yeah, I imagine the cartoon animation bit here in the very beginning is probably just for like this video trailer, or maybe for the cutscenes. Because currently the cutscenes in Pathfinder and in Kingmaker are just in-engine models running around doing stuff. So they may have opted for like actual drawn story animation cutscenes for this game. Or maybe it's just like the trailer. Who knows? I'd be fine either way, honestly. Although, doing the big jump between, like, this kind of style to what I'm looking at in Pathfinder is a little weird. But, again, it could still work. Still, yeah, I'm definitely going to check this out. Though, again, fair warning, due to not knowing about Warhammer to a great degree, I probably will not do a full playthrough, or it will be like very rough. Because I know Pathfinder, I know Wrath of the Righteous. I knew both of those before I played this game. That makes it go smoother. Warhammer 40k is like I know 40k exists. I know what an Ultramarine is. I know what an orc is. That's really the top level of my knowledge. I know a couple memes. People like memes from it. That's what I've seen memes before. Like, I don't know a lot about 40k, so I won't be able to... Me playing this will be mostly me going, what the fuck is that? And then wiki diving for 5 minutes. So, yeah. Although, granted, Pathfinder is pretty good about like, hey, what's this thing? You highlight it and it tells you. So, we'll see. Anyway. That is cool. I do like that they're branching out, so they're not the Pathfinder CRPG company, they're the CRPG company now, which is a good step up. $4 just 4 ORK. That's how many orcs there are in any room.
Walks.
All right. Anyway, let's get back to the Pathfinder. We'll deal with Rogue Trader when it finally releases, or gets closer to release, / exists, because I don't think there's... I'm going to be real, I don't think that game is coming out, anytime soon. They still have... This game's relatively stable, but they still have to finish the DLCs, like there's at least 2 DLCs coming up, plus the development time for that whole thing. Unless the team has expanded significantly that allows them to work on 2 games simultaneously, they still got a ways to go before that thing comes out. I'd guess at least like 2 years. Not to mention, if they're doing 40k, that means it's a whole different rule set, so they won't be able to just port everything over. Not that they were porting everything over, but they won't be able to just like port how rules and stuff interact. Unless it's easier. It might be easier. We'll see. I don't know. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked.
Mudazovin used his skills to give me new powers. I think it's time to use them.
Hapsamira's roar shakes the ground. Her angry eyes flash crimson. When I'm finished with you, you'll be chained. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. What?
Time to practice my combat abilities.
Oh, hey, Targona. I'm all the way at the end of the initiative order? God damn. God damn, dude.
I will resist.
You're in my way.
Oh, God, Sirocco.
What you
Nat 1. Thanks.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
There we go.
Prepare yourself.
Alright, well, that took care of that. Run for your life! There goes the echo. My power punches. Behold! Oh, the angel wandered into the abyss. Here are my final words. Here are the Crusaders one for Luba! He's his only hope! Really works for Christian. His power comes from the blood-fallen demon lords. He's our only hope. Ah! I draw the bunch of mad. And away he goes. That seems unnecessary.
Wicked fiend. You have killed Iomede's most faithful servant. You will not commit such an injustice with impunity.
Targona's eyes glisten with tears of grief and rage. You feel a shiver of excitement, and your chest tightens with anticipation. The light you once wielded in the dungeons of Canobras begs to be revealed once more. But why? Was it the hand of the Inheritor's final words? Or was it his terrible death? Whatever the reason, it seems he has awakened something within you.
Have I been summoned merely to push this creature to death? A mortal who still shows loyalty to the queen that exiles. But no, this creature proudly...
Well done.
Can I just say it's a...
My blood.
After you trampled your own daughter to death in front of me?
Why do you...
Actually, what he's...
The Lord of the gods.
Well, you know what?
I have...
Oh.
I will take particular pleasure in killing you.
You have spoken enough, Lord of the Abyss. I will stop you. I know that I can. The light spread outward. It illuminates the Holy Wardens, and they reflect its radiance, shining like newly formed stars.
I feel power. It surrounds me from without and fills me from within. Shudder in fear, Lord of the Abyss, for you are my enemy, and I, an angel of heaven, Holy Warden of the 5th Crusade, am telling you that you cannot escape from here. Death awaits you at the hands of the one who illuminated us with this light.
Yeah. Did I get rid of my summon? Oh? Oh!
I will protect you.
Okay, I gotta delay till after Ember. Ember needs to go first because I need to shoot him. Go,
Surrender or else!
Desno, guide my hand!
Alright, and now it's time for a big spell. All demons in a 40-foot radius around the caster make a will saving throw. If it's failed, the demons dealt 10 damage per caster level. If it's successful, it's dealt 1d6 damage per caster level. Maybe that's not as useful as the other one. Storm of Justice is a little unnecessary at this level. Bolt of Justice. I believe this is the one that has a bonus versus Demon Lords, right? Yep, Demon Lord, Evil Dragon, or Lord of Undead. Spell deals 1d12 pulse damage per level. Yeet. Holy shit! 230 damage. That didn't even tick over. Okay, can you stand up, you? Thank you. Alright, Ember, why don't you cast? How about Chain Lightning? Fail to overcome spell resistance. Oh, so close.
Make your peace.
You had your chance.
Wrath of the Righteous! That was kind of lackluster. I should have done the other one. Should have done the other spell. Do I have Sorcerer's Reflex? No, okay, that's fine.
I will crush them.
Nice. What just happened? Did he crit? Hello, Naticula. I'm curious. This berry is within my realm, but I cannot pass through.
Impossible. Impossible. Asmodeus himself could not contain me, but now, a mortal.
The Demon Lord wheezes and then falls silent. That's sick.
Impossible. I've heard that before. Often, a strong fighter will decide they are invulnerable after a few victories. Then, the fighter meets their doom.
Thanks for chiming in, Trevor.
That's a good point. The more self-confident the target, the more relaxed they feel. Sometimes a weak creature can be more difficult to hunt down than a strong monster. The strong target isn't afraid to let down its guard, but the small one will cling to life with its claws and teeth in order to survive.
Bravo. Bravo! What an unexpected performance. Lady Vorlish did not tell me you were capable of this. To take away a demon lord's ability to move across the plains and through space. You set up a barrier that even I, in my own realm, was unable to overcome right away. The old goat must have been very, very surprised when he died.
The silence is broken by the sound of loud applause. The lady in shadow is watching the fight, and now she is clapping enthusiastically. However, something about her effusive praise seems forced and insincere. You may think What happened?
Your power resonated within your companions, causing an unusual effect. It reminds me of how the chain of wardstones works. I could not cross the barrier, and neither could the old goat. He was trapped inside, and could not escape when he became too exhausted to fight.
Cool. You may think you know everything about me, but I'm not your plaything. My abilities are not limited by you, Ariel, or anyone else. You cannot control me.
Do you still believe your abilities were given to you by the gods? Or perhaps you think they are a product of your own mental fortitude? What nonsense. Yes, you managed to defeat your first demon lord, but you are the only one to accomplish such a feat. Do you know how many demon lords I have murdered?
Naticula pauses meaningfully. What happened to Baphomet will happen to all my enemies sooner or later. I'm going to shoot him with a midnight bolt and then steal their demon blood.
I sincerely hope that wasn't a threat.
How did you get here?
You have been absent for too long. You are the chosen instrument of my will, but for months there was no word from you, and no one in the Midnight Isles knew where you were. I watched you from afar.
Okay, so this is the same conversation over.
But then you also met. I did not want to enter into a difficult, exhausting war. 2 armies of demons will meet in the coming. As you can see, I won. No, any demon lord that. Perhaps it felt that way, but believe. Of course it has. Everything went according to plan. Every demon lord needs a weapon, someone who will be an instrument of their will. Baphomet chose Hepzamira, and I chose. Your queen will reward you for this deed. But
I hope you don't need me to explain to you that this offer is complete.
every succubus can bestow. There is one more aspect to a profane gift. You.
Let's see. Black will search your needs watch, blood seeds, remember, blah blah. Yep.
There is no point in trying to hide the obvious. I am the queen of the succubi, the ruler of. No, not now. I know what. Do not even.
I'll just take this if you don't mind. Thank
You've
you.
decided to be stubborn. Well, that's a good trait. It will be conquest is your next step. I will send my servants to. It is clear that Queen. But you'll soon find the same way you arrived, through the Nexus. A wise decision. Now it is time for you to return to your.
Gone. Targona speaks softly, but she can barely contain her fury. The smug demon is wrong if she thinks she can toy with you. We cannot simply dismiss her words about the trouble that awaits us on Galarian. Sam Chudlovsky, if we hurry there, I will transport our companions across the plains. Finish your business in this cursed place, and then come home to Galarian. What happened when Baphomet showed up? Everything changed. Power coursed through me, and suddenly I was connected to all of the other wardens. It was as if the actual wardstones were united in a single chain. I'd like to believe we could do something like that again. I was focused on the feeling of power that flowed through me, so I did not pay much attention to what actually happened. However, it seems the power that connected all of us also bound and weakened Baphomet. It also prevented any interference from Naticula. As it turns out, an old cripple like me can still do quite a lot to help the Crusades. I may not be able to fight, but I can help the ones who do. That barrier we created, that we became, it not only weakened and bound Baphomet, but also kept the Lady in Shadow away from us. And we are in her realm. Demon Lords cannot survive where the light of heaven shines. What are you going to do when we return to Galarian? Whatever it takes. Targona speaks with an almost grim determination. Her voice conveys her deadly resolve. We passed through the abyss and have seen so much evil and sorrow. We let the demons toy with us for too long, always defending against their attacks and never going on the offensive. But now that you have defeated Baphomet, everything has changed. The Lady in Shadow did not expect things to happen the way they did, even though she tried to hide her surprise. I want to go after Mutasvin. He's leading an army to the Temple of Pelura. We have to stop him. Moreover, he knows the Echo of Discari. He'll be the first step on the ladder that leads us toward those who rule the world wound. If we set off right now, we can probably catch up to him. You can find us after you finish your business here in the Abyss. The hand is dead. Yes, but he was avenged. Daniel's voice is a mixture of steel and sadness. Children of Pelura will keep the memory of their friend and ally alive. Still can't believe it happened. He was an example to all of us, the leader of the angelic host. It has been a long time since heaven has suffered such a terrible loss. The Herald of Iomedae is not easy to kill, but we saw Baphomet rip his heart out. A heart that knew no cowardice, self-interest, or malice. How could the Demon Lord even touch it? Surely its fire would have incinerated him. We'll meet again on Galarian. If Mutasman shows up in the Whirlwind, we'll meet you at his location. Otherwise, we'll meet you in Pelura's Fall. So long. Excellent. Well, before anything else, go here.
I'm kidding, there's no harm, right?
I can turn this off. Before I forget, grab that. Grab this. How long is that Hamadryad hanging out for? Let's see actually if that lasts until I leave, because that's gonna last for a couple minutes as is. God, I have to go this way, right? Yeah. Pretty sure Ember has.
We'll make things
spell. Yep, good. Scorch your souls. There we go. Nice and easy. Manual gainful exercise.
Watch out for trouble.
And that takes care of that.
So he's restless.
Oh?
I wonder why.
Keep your calm.
Done.
That Hamadryad is still here, though. That's impressive. Okay, I need to go here. Or honestly, I can go here.
Need to concentrate.
Now I'll take the other route. There is an annoyingly non-zero chance that I might actually take some damage from my buffs being dispelled. Although I could also just recast them. That's not a problem.
I'm up for an adventure.
Hello. Unclean gift turned down. Oh, Hepsimir died again.
I finished here. Is there more?
Oh, interesting. It actually forces me to mythic up. That's pretty funny. It forces you to get your mythic rank up now. I guess so that you can't do it all right at Dresden. Angelic Halo is active and aiming attacks Angel first time in the round since fort saving throw. Let's go with this one. Did I... Wait, what was that just now? Camera, do I get Shield of Law as part of this one? Shield of Faith, no. Yeah, that looks good. Okie dokie. Daddy-okie. Alright, folks, let's rock. We got some people to save.
Let's make this quick.
There we go. Comes under the protection of our Lady in Shadow. Be gone, you filth!
What Lady in Shadow? I spit on her.
Hard to spit when you don't have a head, isn't it? We're over here, help us, take us from this awful place. Got the barricade, you nimwits. Be good slaves, obedient skill takes keep us. It is to devour you. Powers upon us, brothers and sisters. Let us not disgrace the name of our leader. Let us die with honor.
What hell can the mortals be beating us back?
The spirit and faith of the Inheritor lead us into battle. We do not fear death. Sam Chudlowski fought you, and we will do our part. You pursue us still, damn creatures. Know that we will not run, as we have nowhere else to run. But what is this light inside me? I feel power. Be gone, wretched spawn.
It burns!
The light is with us. How do they do that? Their light is so bright.
Get back, you're frightening me. I don't think you'll enjoy what happens next. Ha! Some kid's trying to intimidate us.
It's a global. The devours are here. Run! That worked out pretty well, I think. How you doing, Zorgs? Spellbreaker's here?
I will guide.
Well, that worked out well. How you doing, Azamars? How you doing, Succubi Guard? Oh, that's right. Seal's unarmed right now, isn't she? Oh, you guys didn't even have to fight, huh? You're done. What happened here? Here is Succubus clan battle armor slains. Those whelps dare defy our Lady in Shadow and threaten those under her protection. Oh, Blue Eyes, you return. You managed to build a camp? 6 months passed. How could so much time pass? I can smell the ravenous winds that tormented you. When Mother made me plunge into the depths of Ishar, I heard the howling of the water. You've been inside a hurricane, haven't you? That was no storm, but a living creature, nameless and unwanted even by the abyss. Its squalls rip apart time itself, turning it into dead sand. You thought you struggled with the elements for hours, but many months have passed for those around you. The abyss is treacherous. Perhaps it lures you into a trap where time does not fly like an arrow, but instead falls slowly like shifting sands. What happened to the portal? Block the portal with rubble and now keep close watch. The boy forces himself to speak but avoids eye contact. I've never killed anyone before, but I knew I could do it. Whatever it was that reached out to me in the depths of Ishar found me interesting. Can't say what happened down there, but I'm no longer just a half-blood demon. I'm something else. Perhaps there's now darkness within me, a darkness demons call Clipothic. These creatures, the Clipots, existed before demons, but they were expelled into oblivion. But that did not destroy them, as they were oblivion. They're still here, and they call to me. You notice the denizens of the Abyss, who moments ago bravely fought the remnants of Hebzamir's army, now watch Zorg warily and give him a wide berth. This creature is a source of power beyond our control. His presence is a threat to the unit, which is why we must get rid of him. Riddle's words are accompanied by a look that brooks as much argument as an unsheathed blade. Windwog looks at Zorg with a sudden and slightly proprietary interest. How about we take him with us and train him? The demons have their tamed monsters. Why shouldn't we have one too? Arushale flinches as if about to leap away from the boy. Clipoths! Enemies of demons since time immemorial! They come death reigns! The succubus looks at Zorg as if he were a venomous creature, but the fear in her eyes quickly gives way to shame. Hibby, it's not your fault. Most mortals view me the same way, as nothing but a monster. It was wrong of me to say that. Could your powers be the result of your mother? Mother was interested in the things hidden in the depths, in the places undisturbed by moonlight. I do not know what it is. Whatever it was that touched me doesn't have a name because names are alien to it. Are you ready to go to Galarian and start a new life, kiddo? Zorg is silent, looking at you silently. There's a hint of fear in his eyes. At last he gives you a hesitant nod. Is this going to be a journey? I've never been on a journey before. Actually, let me look at you. Oh, he's got the horns and everything. So, I might have mentioned it before, but that is pretty accurate. Clipoths were the original owners and inhabitants of the Abyss, and basically got muscled out by demons because demons started outnumbering them. Mortal souls falling to sin and vice inhabit the Abyss as new foreign demons, and they just keep coming. Mortals are constant, Clipoths are not. And Clipoths follow the same rules as most outsiders, in that if they die on their home plane, which is the Abyss, they're dead for good. Same rule that they sort of explain with Baphomet and whatnot. What do you mean? YouTube chat? But, yeah. So, Clipoths kind of got pushed out into the fringes of the Abyss, or, like, the deeper depths of the Abyss. And they still want to get back. They want to get rid of the demons. Just the easiest way to get rid of demons is to kill every living being, because then the demons stop replicating. And... Oh. No, no, no. No, I'm talking about this here. I'm just talking about Clipoths right now. I haven't answered any other questions. If there was a YouTube chat, it would also be on the stream. I unfortunately can't stream to YouTube yet, because the changes to the YouTube partner program, or the Twitch affiliate program, have not been pushed through that allow you to, you know, put things on stream to multiple places simultaneously. That's coming eventually, maybe. I don't know if that's actually happening. Yeah, exactly. Just general lore dump. But, yeah. That's basically the deal with Clipoths. They're another form of undead spawn. Or, not undead. They're another form of Abyss spawn. That is like the natural Abyss spawn. And Zorg's, I guess... he's half mortal, half demon. But actually Clipoth, so maybe he's technically a Clipoth tiefling? I really don't know how that works. There are Clipoth tieflings. They're called the motherless because they have a tendency to kill their parents in childbirth. I believe their stat array is pretty decent too. Like amongst the various tiefling types, but they're the real funky looking ones. Anyway, clip-offs are weird. Not much is actually known about them. Just they want to kill every living being because if they do that, then demons stop appearing. That's basically the deal there. Which is why, theoretically, very theoretically, you could have a lawful good paladin clip-off crusader because it wants to kill demons as much as anybody else. More so, perhaps. It's just is going about it the way that doesn't involve the eradication of all mortal life on the prime material plane. Okay, so we need to talk to you guys about your behavior. Your faces, once beautiful, now red and swollen with tears, turn to you. The danger is past, you're safe now. Sobbing and wiping away tears, the slaves look up at you. Is it over? We'll go to your palace now, right? You'll come with me to Galarian and start a new life for your own good. The young slave gathers his thoughts for a time and then asks hopefully, there is a palace there, right? Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah. That's it for now. All right. And onwards.
The commander found himself in a Lushanira, the very heart of enemy territory. Much to his credit, he managed not only to pique the interest of the Lady in Shadow, but to defeat Baphomet himself. But after these adventures, does he still remember Galarian and wonder about its fate?
A Lushanira. That's a weird way to pronounce it. I was wondering, though, how they're going to get the hand captured, and that explains it. Just immediately just sticks them in chains by magic.
Watch out for trouble.
I need some aromatic oils. I smell awful.
Keep your calm.
Where is... There's Windwalk. Okay.
There are many rooms.
So I am going to leave that there for today, though. Got what I need to do out of the way. And that means next time is going to be probably... Ooh... I don't know. I don't know what to do first. I don't know if I should get Galfrey first or if I should get the hand first. Probably Galfrey. I think Galfrey is probably the one to go for first because I am going for her romance in this one. But also the hand. I don't know. I'll have to think on it. Okay, so let's just make a... Make a new save there. But I'll leave that there for now. I'll be back with this again on Sunday. Probably. I may have to leave town again. We'll see. Like, the schedule's up in the air, so I'm not really sure. But apart from that, yeah. Yeah, well... Favorite2 there said, I usually do Queen first as well. Yeah, the trick is... Normally, I would do... Queen, then hand, because hand is kind of inconsequential at that point in the story. But in this case, the hand is actually my advisor. So, if I do the Queen, I can potentially get her as a party member and then rescue the hand with the Queen in tow, which would be cool. Because I haven't used her before. I want to know what she looks like. Or I could get the hand, and maybe the hand has something for when I go talk to the Queen. Little choices here. Because I know there is a specific angel dialogue option for the hand, which is also important. But it's... Yeah, I'll have to think about that. I'm more leaning towards Queen over the hand. That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, yeah. So, I'm going to leave that there for now. Back on Sunday with this, as I said. Tomorrow, I don't know what I'm playing. I straight up have no idea. My schedule is currently free on Thursdays and Fridays. I'll figure it out. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, as always. Thanks for checking out the game with me. Enjoy the rest of your days, nights, evenings, what have yous. And is anybody streaming? That I can just real quickly... Yeah, you know what? Here, I'll send you over to Cardboard Tier. He's playing Subnautica. Go say hi to him. And yeah, I guess he just always streams like after I start. Thanks for stopping by, and see you next time.